today's Career Open Day that is happening right now. I'm particularly very excited because I have some amazing people that have joined us. It takes a village to raise a child. I'm sure we are all familiar with this term. And it takes a village to run a business in Africa. I'm a big collaborator, and I'll continue to collaborate with as many people that would like to collaborate with us at LEARNTOR. And I'm very excited about tonight, particularly because I have Adeshayo Binubaje is an alumni. I even have one of our alumni that has been consistently joining us. He's going to be your go-to. Adebayo, do you want to turn on your camera throughout cohort 5? Adebayo Shotayo, one phenomenal human being, and I'm very excited.
In fact, my head is blowing up. Thank you very much for all those English. I'm very grateful.
I would like to bring up, before Shayo goes, I'd like to bring up Busola. Why Busola? Busola is alumni for cohort 2. Interestingly, cohort 2 was one exceptional batch, and the success story that has been following them has been amazing. Similarly, with cohort 3 and cohort 4, and we're hoping the same happens for cohort 5 as we're about to commence. So I appreciate all your feedback. I'd like Boost to speak to you about our experience on the cohort. Number 1, she's going to be coming in to take you on the Scrum Guide. She did a great job. You need her to pass your assessment, because the way she breaks down the Scrum Guide is something that is just out of here. I just ambushed her. Let her be the one to tell you how much I just ambushed her to join this meeting on plan. That's the sacrifice that we put in. So Bus, please, you have the virtual floor and it's all yours. Yeah?
Thank you, Mercy, and thank you for the ambushment. I think it's high time I block Mercy's number, because once Mercy calls, you just know it'll work. But then I like her fire. I like Mercy's fire. It's awesome, and that's how to keep a cohort going. That's how to keep a cohort going. Sorry, my dinner guys are stepping out. Okay, so I joined cohort 2. Yeah, well, that was January, and I met some kind of super awesome people. Yeah, and we trained together. It was 3 months of intense learning. So first off, when I joined cohort 2, I'd made a commitment that I needed to sacrifice some time for my personal development, for my professional development. And so we had classes back to back at night. And despite going to work in the morning, coming in the evening for classes, spending weekends to read, we still had time to catch up as friends. That there are a number of people in cohort 2 that are still fantastic friends with, someone like Shaya and I. We still meet outside work and outside LEARNTOR. We have our private community meeting, and which we're building. We're building a fantastic BA community, and a couple of things that happened during the cohort were the extra training that we did for ourselves, and then taking the Scrum Guide step by step. So you need this Scrum Guide to pass your exams, but most importantly, to understand Scrum. If you can understand Scrum Guide, I don't think there's anything you cannot nail in the Scrum world. The Scrum Guide is like a Bible of Scrum. So you need to digest it and understand it, break it down. A couple of pages and you're good to go. I think that's about it. I need to return to
I appreciate you, Bos.
Time for desserts.
Time for dessert. Okay. Thank you so much. So the next person that's going to be coming up is Adeshayo Bilubaje. He's a seasoned banker and is an alumnus of LEARNTOR cohort 2. And as you heard, he's a trainer. Thanks to Tolu. Tolu is going to be part of the cohort where he's coming in and making sure that everything goes right. One thing that is very clear for us is the fact that you're not going to be alone in this cohort. You're going to be impacted and you're going to be truly, truly transformed digitally for the tech space. So without further ado, I would like to ask one or two people that have been here in the last 2 days, what has your experience been like before I bring on Adeshai? What has your experience been like? Because we're live streaming now. And for me, I think your feedback, your highlights is critical because you make it all worth it. You make the experience all seamless because of what you say and how you say. And that way we can know where to improve. Good or bad, we're happy to take it. Today, I operated based on assumption. Normally, we've been having over 60 participants. And as a result of my own fault, I didn't send notification reminder. So that's one of the feedback that we realize, and you put people under stress. So who would like to share one or two things in 1 minute, or one person, give highlights of their experience so far? A few people have done that with Shayo. If you want to say it again, live on camera, we're not shying away. Just one person before we go off and start today's session. Then we can now cover the highlights of the entire cohort towards the end of the experience. Okay? Anybody? Anyone? If you want me to start, just say start. Let's start the session. If you don't mind speaking, let me hear you. Start, Abby. That's here. Child, let's start. The show is all yours. Okay? Are you ready?
Sure, I am. Luis, ready.
Okay.
All right. Good evening once again. You already know my name. My name is Shayo, and the full name Adeshayo Bilubaje. Forget about the surname. Just let's go with Shayo. Messi already did some form of intro. So I have two lives basically. I have my day life, and I have my night life. The day life was what Messi spoke to. I'm a professional banker. I've been in the financial industry over 10, 11 years. Specifically now, I started my career in the banking sector, and now I'm in the investment banking space. Typically, can talk about the stockbroking business. So that's my professional day life. That's what you get to see there. But at night, this person standing before you is a professional Scrum Master, yes, as Microsoft certified data analyst. So I also have the expertise in the Power BI. We've done some little bit of, I'm a Microsoft certified trainer as well. And yes, I'm a business analysis trainer, and I've been doing business analysis training for some time now. Thank you to Tolu. Thank you to the community we are building for business analysis in Nigeria. Busbu spoke about that, and yes, it's a whole lot of possibility out there. And I can tell you, there's a community that's growing, and we are willing to expand that. Good. It's not about me today. It's all about you. So, for the past 3 days, I know on Monday we spoke about data analysis, right? On the second day was all about Mercy's UI and UX, right? Am I correct?
Yes, UI and UX.
You're right.
UI UX, good. Yesterday was about the project management office and Agile Scrum.
Yes.
Good. Now let's use the chat box. All these three, everything all the four stuff areas we've covered so far. What is common to all of them? Can you just say, in your opinion, what do you think is common to all this stuff we've been talking about for the past 3 days? The Agile, the Scrum thing, the data analysis and all those. Who wants to go? What do you think? In your opinion, data analysis, yes. In your opinion, what is common to all these concepts, all these topics? Delivering value, fantastic. It's all about delivering value. I love that particularly. Moses, thank you. Who wants to go again? Who wants to say something? There's something common to all of them. In the context of my class, I would like us to, okay, let me ask this way. In all those,